Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a mega movie plan. Today I am back with another mega review for you all. I'm going to be reviewing the new movie Hotel Transformania. Yes, the fourth Hotel Transylvania movie that has been sent directly to Amazon Prime streaming. So I'm going to give you my general thoughts of the movie. There might be some slight spoilers here. I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should stream this one or not. So stick around to the end of the video for that recommendation. But without further ado, let's get started.
But is it safe though?
Great question. Huh?
That's weird. Nothing happened. Ugh.
Now to get into the good of the movie first. Now, I've been a fan of the Hotel Transylvania series. I've enjoyed the last few movies. They have been fun family films where you can kind of just relax to, not take too serious, have a couple laugh out moments for everyone in the family watching them. So I was excited for this fourth installment, but when I heard it got sent directly to streaming, I did get a little bit cautious. But there are some good parts to this movie and some things you're going to have fun with. Overall, that idea of the transformations in this movie, I think they pulled that off perfectly, and those are the best moments. Seeing the monsters transform into humans, the human Johnny transform into a monster, I thought that made for a lot of funny gag setups in this movie, and you're just gonna find some humor in seeing how they act when they transform. It's kind of like a Freaky Friday scenario, so I really enjoyed those parts of the movie. Also, I liked how they changed up the story and they don't just stick around the whole time at the hotel like they mostly did in the other movies. This one goes more international, and the second half of the movie, you're in South America, and that provides for a lot of different scenery, and you got a lot of exhilarating sequences, especially the off-roading moments, and I thought that made it more fun, like an adventure movie, a little bit more action and mysteriousness to it, and so I liked how they changed up the story with this one. They tried something completely different, and those funny, gaggy transformations I thought brought, a smile to my face at moments and made me laugh and chuckle a little bit.
It's like Freaky Friday, but on a Tuesday though.
Now to get into some more good of the movie. Now, I really liked how this movie was animated. I think it was just as well animated as the other Hotel Transylvania movies. I liked how all the quirkiness showed through in all the character and monster movements. Just how some monsters crawled on the ground, how some of them flew through the air. I thought that was all well done. And I thought all the characters had a good chemistry with each other. I liked how they interacted and how their kind of bonds were a little bit different in this movie. I liked how Maeve and Erica paired up in this movie because we haven't seen that before. So I thought that was an interesting element to the story. And then just to see all the environments they go through in this movie, they're all well animated, especially the South America scenes. I thought all the environments looked very lush and exotic, and I just really enjoyed the animation in this series of films. And then just the final message of the movie of being a part of a family and acceptance and kindness, I think was just a really nice story to tell. And sometimes we need a movie like that. Just a simple, nice story with a good message at the end of it. And I think this delivers on that.
The nightmare! It's over! I'm human again!
Now to get into the bad of the movie. Now, unfortunately, there are some major negatives here I do have to mention. Now, we don't have Adam Sandler back as the voice of Drac, and wow, that really just took me back and made me realize how important Adam Sandler's voice was to the character, because to me, the voice here stuck out like a sore thumb. To me, I noticed it the whole entire time, and it just kind of kept pulling me out of the movie. Now, the voice actor here does a fine job, but you can just tell it's different, and it just doesn't line up with the character we already know. So even though he does his best job he can, it's not the same, and I think it does take away from the movie. So that to me was one of the biggest negatives. And then also, this movie does feel like it's retreading a lot of the same old ground. It feels like it keeps going back to a story of now Drac is mad at Johnny because Johnny irritated him in some way with being really quirky and funny. And I feel like we've already seen that in the Hotel Transylvania movies. Like, haven't they now grown together and have a better established bond, and now they're over that? But it feels like that keeps reoccurring in these films. So it does feel like, this movie got a little bit tired. It is, a story where they even had to go away from the hotel, like I said, because they've used the hotel so much. So I did enjoy them trying to make it a little bit more fresh. But that first part where they're still sticking at the hotel, to me, that part really dragged. And I'm like, oh, I hope this movie picks up soon. Now, once it starts getting into the transformations, and then we start traveling to South America and doing something a little bit different, then I thought the movie did start to pick up and I got more enjoyment out of it. But it's going to take you a little while to get into this movie where I felt like the other movies, they got you in right away.
Drag?
Now to get into my recommendation of this movie. Now, should you stream this movie on Amazon Prime right now? Or should you skip this one? Now, this is going to be a tough movie for me to recommend to most people. Reason why is because I feel like this movie has now transformed more into a kids movie, whereas the other Hotel Transylvania movies were definitely family movies where the whole family could have a great time with. I think the kids are really going to enjoy this one, but I feel like the adults' entertainment level on this one is going to go down a little bit just because I think the quality is a little bit of a decrease here. I think a lot of parts feel like a made for TV type of movie. It definitely feels like a streaming movie, not a theatrical experience here. So I wouldn't recommend it to most people. Now, if you want to bring the whole family, the kids, you want to entertain them for a little bit, then yeah, go for it with that. But everybody else can totally skip this movie. This isn't one of the great animated films this year. I don't think it's going to be. I think this one is one you'll watch and you'll definitely forget about later. So to me, I would skip it unless you have a lot of free time and you're a big Hotel Transylvania fan. Then go ahead and check it out. You might get something out of it. There are a couple good parts in it, like I mentioned, but overall, just not a great family movie.
Oh, I'm balding? Naked!
So that will do it for today's mega review of Hotel Transylvania Transformania. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen this movie yet? And what do you think of it? Or are you now planning to see this movie? And what gets you excited about it? And what is your favorite Hotel Transylvania movie so far? Let's have those fun movie discussions down in the comments below. Also, if you're discovering my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of movie review, movie ranking, movie news, movie haul content all year long, and I post often. I don't want you to miss out on any of that movie entertainment value. Here, we're building a mega league of film fans on this channel where we just enjoy watching and talking movies. So go ahead and subscribe right now, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.